Okay. I think I'm about to finish this Act 2. I imagine this guy's the last fight. Got 2 new party members, lost a party member.
Breathe deep and move.
The barracks. Letter from Ironfinger.
Embrace death. Become death. You are the sacred. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Calm down there, Conehead. You should be careful throwing such accusations at a true soul.
To pull rank. And yet not a word of concern for our dear general. I shall present your bones to General Thorm as retribution for what you did to him.
What? I did no such thing.
I'll strike you down.
I don't know why you would think I would do such a thing. Shield. What does shield do?
What's this? Incoming.
Reckless attack! Oh. The hell are you? You have a weird laugh. Oh, you're a bugbear. That would be why. Harry Henry.
Nature shall be defended at any cost.
Not even the if anyone wants your guns, but I'm done.
Ooh. What the hell just happened there? Oh, you blew up the Nautiloid tank thingies. Something about toggle dual wield? What? Whatever.
I go hunting.
Oh. I should have transformed.
I am close to my limit.
Regular punch? Well of Miracle? Send the camp. What about this? Send the camp.
We shall carry the day.
Um.
Yes.
Oh, nice. No, no incubate death.
This one is slowing me down.
Do you not... Why do you not get double attack? Hmm.
Perish without aid!
And jump. And smeggy.
Oak Father, harden my heart. I have nature's fury on my side.
Always the same old song.
Then to camp.
Moving ahead. What's hiding here?
You got a special one. Don't care. Send to camp. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashville. We only ever wanted to be the best. Learn how to staunch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cressa hasn't been herself since her pet True Soul was shipped out on that Nautiloid. I haven't been able to so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with those experiments. Not really my wife any longer. I thought getting that favorite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damned feral corpse with aching need. If she finds out I ratted out the Balthazar that she was keeping it and got it sent away, she might kill me. Quiet talking brain thing. There nothing else in here? Seems like a very fancy room for nothing to be here. Appreciably cared for boots. But a shield, long sword, closed mind. What's this? Humanoid brain alive and in perfect condition, suspended in cerebral fluid? Cerebrospinal fluid. Can I do something with that? Like save the person in it? She's going to put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago, she's going to put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a Thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere. So, Cressa went crazy. Got it. Harry Henry's journal. A vicious chair. These slick innards, these fluid chambers. How long have we been here making Thralls? I don't want to any longer. Miracle is drowned out of my head by my own spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I am in a kraken belly. I am turned inside upside. I am dead. Miracle's gray waste always sounded peaceful, not like this.
In all my heart, and you my many.
Listen here, creepy talking hand thingy. Something here? Like what? It's just a lantern. It's just a little alcove, I guess?
Of many hearts, one soul.
So she starts off as Cressa, then becomes the Mistress of Souls. I assume that's what this is gonna essentially... I have seen 1,000 ears. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't clean. I have taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I am tired of ears. I am tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently... Shut up! Apparently we need to know about the brain is being handled by the chosen. All we need to know about the brain is being handled by the chosen. I am forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of, a creature of exceptional will. Like my old dear pet, can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. I need to know why. Fresh vine? Oh, that's on the other side of the wall. Noted fluid leakage. Vivisection. Okay.
Seems simple enough.
That seems like an important area.
Assemble. Obey.
Such gross doors. Oh, hi. I didn't mean to start something. I was just kind of looking. Profane womb bound? What? Silenced and held in place by the profane womb. Okay. The hell does that mean?
Try me.
One zombie down. And a leap. Hi. No, not paralyzed.
Stalking.
Wild shape into Panther? Owlbear? I'm sorry, what did you just do? Reconstituted duelist.
Right away.
Do I have cure? No, I don't. Okay. A lot of undead here. Um. Okay, one down. Ow.
Done.
Bonus action? Apparently not. Okay. You back up. Get you back up again. Um. Reckless attack. Pommel strike. Really hoping you'd stay down. Um. Um. Okay, now. Heal again on you. Punch, punch.
Now this is my happy place.
That one's down. Shove. Oh, I was hoping that would knock it prone. Hmm. Owlbear? Really just resurrect that thing? Get back up.
Mirrored.
Now, smacky. Can't see this zombie. Down you go. Stop reviving the winged horror, please. Didn't mean to shock you. Punchy punch.
Smell blood.
There, now you can't revive these guys anymore.
Will be well.
Get in there.
Yes.
Don't do it, zombie. Thank you. Oof. Can I long rest? I can do this. Nope, I can't do that. Okay, that's a problem. That's a major problem. But for some reason it switched over to my streaming software.
Another step forward.
Oh, there's more people he could have reconstituted.
Design. But
There's a thingy to go touch. Hmm. Anyone got any knowledge of what this stuff is? No comments on it? Okay.
Baldur's Gate will know my design.
Resonance stone?
Our design.
I feel glorious.
All nearby creatures are steeped in bliss. Seized by great joy, affected entity is more energized and also more mentally compliant. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. Entity is also vulnerable to psychic damage. Eye patch. Gonna put an eye patch on someone? Taking that.
An eye patch. Wonder who it belongs to. Or belonged to.
Find Mole. That's right, Mole had an eye patch. True Mind. A Willing Mind. Slack-skinned Head.
Empty vessel. Nothing more. Lending voice to elder law.
Okay. That over there. So I can put these brains in here.
Down. They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city. Watch, Brevin. This Gortash fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
Do you say something
Won't
different?
be laughing.
Okay. True Mind.
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which
Who's this he you're
We are
talking
his
about?
pets. His plan, Lord Gortash.
It's the third day.
Whispers in my mind. She sings, praise the absolute.
Tell me about these others.
Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed,
My head! I can feel them in my head!
It's the first day.
Yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
The second day.
Hurts. Head hurts. But he says I am past the worst of it. That I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle. And a name. True Soul.
Last one is Willing Mind. That I have currently.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is where exactly?
An Illidan colony, but don't worry, just your brain is here.
A jester, are you? Ah, you must be vying for the Lord's patronage too. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
No, I think you got the part.
And my ma said the singing would come to naught. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, why don't you tell me about this dude?
Owl bear bore, owl will's icy ire.
Okay. Okay, Balthazar's notes. Cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the ill-fated library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slop. This device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish he were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. Prayer for forgiveness? Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Grab that, just in case. Flash of knowledge, lighting a great dark void, one mind with one purpose, moving in concert through the darkness between planes. The design and action before enslaved minds rose and ruined it all. Final mournful entry, carrying with it a vast hollow feeling of grief. The colony in decline, the elder starving, falling dormant to preserve its strength and lie in wait for some salvation to come.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
Okay, making sure I'm not missing anything else. Oh, there's this over here. Save just to be safe. A chasm.
Discern, faithful.
As the console bursts into life, a mind is your own, alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
What am I? Okay. Memory, emotion, reason, speech. Memory, emotion, reason, speech. This memory needs to go over here. Motion needs to go here. Speech?
Welcome back, Master.
Should do it. Time to see what's back there.
The waking mind and a weird ass thing. Desecrated relief? Blade of oppressed souls. Circle of mental anguish. An enemy fails a charisma, intelligence, or wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips. You regain 1 to 4 hit points. Brain drain gloves. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue. Send a camp. Blade of oppressed souls. Longsword. Crowning strike. Unleash the whales of the dead that fell to your blade and possibly instill Crown of Madness in the target. Hmm.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
Oh.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind. And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
I don't know, there's that one Illith that I talked to. He just seemed okay. Oh, new brain. Whee! Okay. Over here. Waking mind. Passing?
We will take the city. Every soul made.
You guys gonna get over here? Okay.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf? Pretty enough for
Kind
a
of.
flesh prison. If not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
Call yourself Gifts to Rise. That's some kind of Gith Yankee.
Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield. The Mind.
What aid are you offering?
My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
If you want my help, then tell me the truth.
The Gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Ew.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
Reach out and purge her mind.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see.
How are you still around? I thought I purged you.
I see.
What? Seed condition can Yankee mind barrier. Mental barriers have been erected. It has advantage on intelligence and saving throws. Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if I have a big boss fight without being able to heal, because this is gonna be rough.
Descend. Prepare. Liberate.
There's another mind over here. I still haven't found Mole.
Fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Fresh mind. Oh no, is that going to be Mole's head? Or Mole's brain? Ooh, restoration. I need this. Ooh. Save. Okay, I'm gonna go see if this is Mole. I hope it's not. I hope there's a way to save Mole, but I get the feeling there's not going to be. I get the feeling I somehow messed up order, and so I'm not able to save up. Or save a whole bunch of people. This is Mole, isn't it? I think this is gonna be Mole.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
How'd you get
live
here?
This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy? We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky. I'm just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
I'm sorry. I mean, well, I'm never going to sleep again.
With
Big spiky snail. Don't worry, little one.
What? You're scaring me. Why are you being so mean, Mummy? Go away.
Everyone just proof of that.
I'm sleeping.
I thought that was the right thing to do because I was going to put them out of whatever goddamn nightmare they're in. Still haven't found Mole, though. Like, I found the eye patch over by Balthazar's area. Still nothing here. Hmm. Neural apparatus, what does this one do? Okay, so it just brings this platform here. Okay.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
I wish I could look up. I'm sure there's all kinds of cool details on the ceiling. Well, maybe there won't be. Because if they designed it for you to always be staring this direction. Okay, Ketherick Thorn. I started a conversation with the flesh door. Hello? Anything gonna happen? Now, my question is, are Ketheric Thorn, Gortash, and all of them working in service of the Mind or the Elder Brain Mind Flayer people, or are they in control of it? Because I'm not really understanding that part. Okay, try this again. What? Hmm. Did it break the game? I don't know how I would have. Try someone else interacting with the door, maybe?
What's cooking? Me?
Hmm. See if I can look up something for this. Um, Try restarting the entire game. That fixed it for some people. Okay. So, take this. Quick game. Reopen Steam. Wait for it to finish syncing. There we go. Do. I also need to keep an eye on. Yeah, I need to re-switch this because some reason it doesn't like to recapture the game sound unless I switch it off of something and then onto something else and then onto it again. Make sure it's capturing sound for the game. Bar is moving, so it's capturing. Okay.
Oak Father, watch over
Okay, I
your
did recover the spells too, so that's good.
No longer a
There we go.
Murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes.
Who are you?
With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
Orin looks like she's wearing armor made out of fruit roll-up.
True enough, but what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul, flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again. But
What is going on with your flesh, lady?
to march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Ball!
It's a brain with a crown.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
They just teleport the brain too.
It is time.
They did.
Faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Okay. So they're invoking the name of 3 dead gods Because I'm pretty sure we killed Ball in one of the previous Baldur gates, didn't we? It's been so long since I touched those games.
Need to find a way forward.
Might be confusing with something else. What the hell is this? Oh, that's the one lady. Mind Flayer up there. Intellect Devour's over there. Necromite's over there. Hi, Catherick.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Why is the prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly.
Please do.
My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Merkel I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Just don't hold me in front of a train, please. I was ready to show you mercy before. It's still not too late. You can repent. Bonuses! $19!
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid.
You're thinking about it.
He is here.
Who's here?
He is watching. He is listening.
Talking about Merkel?
He is. You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world-cleansed scar. I am the regrets of those who remain.
I'm just pissing off gods and goddesses all over the place this game. Either way, you look cool as hell for a giant skeleton.
overhead.
Nice one, Jaheira. But she can be freed from it by using the help action on her. Okay. So...
All right.
Power jump! Murkrow's presence. The apostle exude and bone chills all nearby creatures. Okay. Hmm. Not sure if it's a good idea to keep the party together or not.
That's it.
What are you doing? Owie. What just happened? Oh, you pulled everyone towards you. Okay.
That is where I need it.
Red in tooth and claw.
Panther.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Frightened. Can't move and disadvantage on ability and attack rolls. Okay. Next turn, I help you. No, well, that's probably a problem. Okay, well, okay.
Enemies abound.
You're still invulnerable, so I can't do anything to you. Um... No. Ooh. Get back down here. Okay. He's now up. He's no longer invulnerable. Punchy punch this.
Fuck yes.
Time to beat down a god. Ooh, never mind.
Just like that.
Bouncy bounce.
We shall carry the day.
Conjure elemental. You know what? I like fire elementals. Ow. Okay, what can I do? Multi-attack. Erupting Cinder. Do this.
One life to my life. Sustain me, flame.
Ow. At least do something.
Sylvanas, guide my blows. Hold on.
Really, you can't even pick her up. Okay. Hmm. Smack him again. Don't touch me. What did that do? What did that do? Reaper's rewards. Consume the Necromite's soul and gain the ability to cast Finger of Death. Finger of Death does 37 to 86 damage at one point. Okay. How in the... You are a jerk.
Soldier, I need your help.
Okay. Think just go up and smack him. Smack him one more time for 15. Oh, 1 HP. No, don't give him that. Punchy punch. Punchy punch. Yay. Dorito-headed skeleton down.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken.
God's gonna be fickle like that.
You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
He's not coming back for Rush Hour 3.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword.
Oh?
My fealty.
Oh?
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Ketheric's what now? Oh, the purple thingy.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
How'd you get out of your prison?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest.
I still
They
don't trust
are
you.
stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Ketrick transformed during a fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
What hope do we have if gods themselves are involved?
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay. Ooh, fancy armor. Very rare heavy armor. Reaper's Embrace. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Reaper's Rigidity. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws and cantrip of Howl of the Dead. Which does... let out that numbs all nearby creatures. Numb does... Boon speed half. The spellcaster had advantage on attack rolls against you. Okay. Halsin, Ketheric's Warhammer. Are Warhammers two-handed? Send you to Karlak. Read. Papa, I love you. Love from IZ. Isabel. Okay, what did I pick up that is now weighing me down? This?
Moving in.
I'm gonna go talk to Isabel, see if she has anything to say now. Okay, evasion plans for Sword Coast, Amulet of the Absolute. The Grand Design. Dictated to Scribe Yadish. Grand Design Mind Flayer, species wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass ceramorphosis, giving the Elderbrain an overall command, an implacable army of illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Kithyanki and Ulatharid? What the hell is an Ulatharid? Invitation. I'd like to extend an invitation to form a meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans short and long term. Pick that up. Absolute End. Others clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lynch, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from cult. First needs a glass of water and to lie down. Okay, anything else on here? Invasion plans.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, so no, wrong button. Send some of this stuff to someone else. Send the camp. Send the camp. Okay, so now can I? I can't fast travel from here. Okay. Portal to the surface. Oh, maybe that's just what I need to do.
Something good here, I hope.
Do you guys have anything? You do. You have stuff for that. No, and I didn't check you. Okay. To the surface.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
Karlak,
The
give me a moment. The
temple,
screen's
the
black.
Absolute. How?
I don't know how this plot fits together yet, but we will stop him. It seems he's the servant of Bane, as Ketheric served Merkel. Who knows what power he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
Can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Oh, hi, Withers.
Something's on my mind. When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
It would have been an honor to serve under Duke
Of course,
Elton.
I have no idea what life is like under Duke Ravengard's rule, but I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. And that tells me all I need about him as a leader. I hope you can save Duke Ravengard for the good of Baldur's Gate.
I could use a flaming fist by my side.
But look at me. I am a relic, a glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do.
Then I wish you luck. Thank you for your help.
You too, my friend. Thank you. From Nathaniel and I.
Okay,
Helen!
Isabel.
Isabel. My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me.
Oh.
That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ooh.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Yes, please. Join my party. You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
You must take what?
We'll see you later.
Well, I mean, I imagine adrenaline and libidos are running high after everything they went through, so understandable.
You did it. Catherick Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal.
There's a dude waiting for you to wake up over there. You should let him know that you're up and about now. Glad I could help.
Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Okay. What do we got up here? We got Harper Niesa, Alfira.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
I freed Zevlor down in the colony. I wouldn't be so quick to write him off as dead.
I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
He went his own way. I don't think he could face me or all of you.
Briefest hesitation as Ceres wars with old loyalties and wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
Ketherick's done, but that army's already on the move. This isn't done yet.
You're here. Good. That's good.
You alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and
Yeah,
they
I
haven't
didn't
taken
find
it too
Mole.
well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
That is a jerky response down here, like I'm humoring you by having this conversation. No, I'm sure they appreciate it.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I miss Mole.
I found Mole's eye patch.
Where is she?
She just dropped it. Mole's fine, I promise.
Mole is really clever. I hope she finds us again soon.
I hope so too.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal. So? It's just Mole's eye patch. She's lost loads of them. That doesn't mean anything. Did you want something, or are you just here to stir?
It's alright, I'm sure Mole will be waiting for you at Baldur's Gate.
And we'll definitely feel her wrath if she thinks we ever doubted her.
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you? This is Mole's. Where did you find it?
Somewhere unpleasant, but I didn't find her.
Of course she is. You hang on to that. I bet Mole will be angry at you for touching her stuff.
You still a merchant, or...?
I'm gonna get everyone.
Okay. Maybe Withers isn't a merchant this time, too? Like, what do you have to say, Withers?
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I'm not sure. Don't all living things have souls?
Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
You seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Is there more you can tell me? Okay, sorry for bothering you then, Withers. Steel Claw's still out there. I guess I just leave now? Hey guys.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I know, that's why I recruited Chihiro.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Like who? I'll seek more allies in the city.
I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay. I guess I go here now? Long rest in camp? As soon as I find bedrolls? Bedrolls? Oh, hi Will. What's up?
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Is your father the dude that just had the parasite put on, the Duke?
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I'd give my life if it meant keeping the residents safe.
And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Never heard of the Cold Dragon before.
A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat.
A dragon's a goddess?
I heard a whisper as I slept.
I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but I didn't think the goddess or gods and goddesses were any like race.
I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow Will to share his memory.
Shadow of the mount. 5 groups of 5 figures, each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness.
And I said yes. One soul for one city.
Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mazora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
That was a brave thing to do.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our
That was a weird pause.
and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
And what about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand.
What do you know of Gortash and Orin?
I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take them?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Okay. Bedroll. Full rest. I think since I'm going to be fighting thingamabobs, mind flayers, should probably get rid of this Resolute Stone. Resonant Stone. Send to camp. Alright, I still have Lumps Warhorn to use again. I have all kinds of inventory stuff I need to play with. I'll do that later. Leave camp.
Whatever awaits us on the road ahead, we can at least be proud that the Shadow Curse is no more.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Guard corpse.
Anything of use?
The Baldur's Gate.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Big tree. Okay, I think that was Act 2. Or maybe I have something a little bit more? Cortash? Yeah. Your eyes looking real red there.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wyrm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to
The
my
painter
chambers.
looks like the prince from Shrek 2.
Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
The hell was that noise? Was it supposed to be a bird or something?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Hi, Liz. Thanks so much for the raid. How was your stream tonight? Where's everyone going?
Moving ahead.
Welcome, everyone. I think I just finished Act 2 for the most part. I think I'm at the little in-between section. Here, over here by yourself. Where's everyone going? Where am I supposed to go? How are you all doing tonight? Lies of P is such a fun game. I'm doing pretty good. Still sick, but I don't have to do too much action, so this game's good enough to rest on. Besides, if I make stupid decisions, I'm sure it will play out well.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What are you talking about?
The brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
But it's good to hear you're having so much fun with Lies of P. Karlak, is there something on the back of my head? Why are you looking at me like that? No worries. Go get some sleep. Thank you again for the raid. Story along with Netheril itself, but no matter exists, and I must learn more of it. What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Sounds like something I'd expect that out of a Harry Potter, like, what's Diagon Alley? That's right, because it's diagonally. Sounds like an excellent idea.
The only kind I have. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okay. Where did... Oh, there they are. You guys said you wanted to talk to me at camp. So what's up? Also, are you gonna do your thing here in my camp? Because we might have to get you a tent for some privacy or something.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I couldn't have done without you.
A powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
So I get to recruit you now?
My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
Free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory. There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Okay, cool. Would your mother be willing to aid us?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Okay. You and Isabel seem to have a lot of history.
A century of it by now. I loved her from the moment I beheld her sweet face. Her great, wise eyes. Her father Ketheric never did trust me. He did not fancy an immortal for his daughter's paramour. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Okay, just gonna leave, I guess. Hi, Isabel.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And
Can you replace my healer that I had the murder?
What he'd become by killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Aren't you at all sad about your father's fate?
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly, there's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He didn't look hideous to me. He looked like a handsome dude. Did he shout boo?
You jest. Yet, he did seem a ghost to me. A shadow of the father I loved. He resurrected me with magic so
I think it's against the
foul
law to have
I'm
J.K.
nearly
Simmons
wretched
play an
thinking of
ugly
it.
person.
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jahira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Yeah, I guess. End the night? Wherever the bedrolls are? Bedrolls? Over here.
I'll give it a shot.
Is that a mind flayer head? That it is. Taxidermied mind flayer head. Oh.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
You get to choose here. I will succeed where the chosen will fail. I will dominate the world. Although it feels right, I will free everyone of this evil. I'll be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Yep, Yankee?
You're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Get to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Portal here? What are we? High Gishra Neek? Zephyr Gishra Herakla? Okay. Oh, Karlak right now.
Handy.
And leap. And pew pew. Why did that do no damage? That's suspicious.
Survival is all that matters. All right then.
Pew pew. Okay, now you're doing damage. Third one's up there. Okay. Fallen lover summons a wood bound to your tree. Fight alongside you. Brinkman Shillelagh. Smaggy.
None can withstand nature's wrath. Moving to position.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
There are more of you? Where'd you come from?
Sylvanas, preserve us. That orb's about to shatter.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I just here to witness this?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Where am I supposed to be going? Broken shield. The chest back here. Oh, I'm not actually in the middle of combat. Okay. Flames of the Phoenix. Do I get a cool skill like that? Yeah.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Yeah, but loot.
I need you now.
I'm working on it. I think I've been here before. Scribe against Yankee Slate. Spells and weapon frame, a lonely central figure. His head bows, his arms outstretched, change between two rocks.
The skull. Come to the skull.
There loot over here? There's stuff for a potion. I need this.
Help me.
So the demonic figures we saw were Githyanki all along.
Malice, rare. Counteract the weapons with poison. Target must succeed. Get the Karlak.
Please help me.
Divine Bone Shard.
Shadow bag of holding. What's hiding here?
Give me all the loot.
It's not over. Come to the skull. I can't hold them off much longer.
I'm sure you're fine. Slay a Scar with faded symbols, carved over a drawing. It depicts an army training. Their commander stands proudly at the center, his face marked with scars, his eyes burning with bright passion. High above, a comet streaks across the sky.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Oh, what am I fighting? Oh, hi.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Toast, toast.
What comes next?
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Oak Father, guide my step.
Whee! I'm sure I'll be fine.
Going. Cutting to the chase.
Oh, I'm down. That's not good.
Still standing. No matter what you heard.
Wanna dance?
The hell happened to me?
Stayed interesting.
I need you now.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Maybe they are. I've pissed off enough of them. I'm sure they're watching me.
The skull! Come to the skull!
Short rest.
Respite, but better than nothing.
Who are you? Who are you?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
The Emperor?
We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
I knew it.
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
This is the battle you were fighting?
God, eliminate them. My force is awakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the god. I will subdue their master.
Detect thoughts. Hard to trust a mind flayer.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
I mean, you're a mind flayer called the Emperor.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Javi, now, join me. Fight.
Join the mind flayers fight.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Not sure I'm totally okay with this.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oh, there's one of you up there. What'd the panther do to you?
Always the same old song.
The scent of blood is in the air. With haste! We shall prevail.
Does it have to be melee for that? No? Okay. But, whatever. Take that!
Destroy the Honor Guard.
You got a lot of attack going on. Gov? Pew pew once more!
I think I could go another round.
Okay. Um... Nice that that doesn't hit me. Hmm. Okay, Karlach's back up. Slash. Slash once more. Heal. Shillelagh smack.
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
Ow. Um. Heal. On my character. Shillelagh smack. Two people leveled up.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
And so we should swoon and offer a kiss, abomination? Ah, I would not even know where to plant it.
I always suspected you were a mind flayer.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now.
I brought it up a couple times before.
I said before, I'm just like you.
I mean...
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
But I thought when you became a mind flayer, you lost who you were before.
The Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city.
In Baldur's Gate?
I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course, they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me
Keeps coming back to Gortash.
and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. but I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gortash is one of the chosen in the colony.
His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
So, what's your plan after we deal with these people? Like, are you a benevolent person, where you're just like, I want to run the mercantile stuff, or do you want to take the Elder Brain's place? So you're going to tell me what this battle was about?
To tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
I mean, will she really be finished? Because I am under the impression she has the power of a god. Were you imprisoned here too?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
While his body was in the prison bounds when I was free, I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. The word overthrow is the word that's concerning me. What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm no illithid and never will be.
Already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential.
Yeah, no, I got fists. I go punchy punch.
I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
No.
If you let me, I can evolve you.
You touch me, I punch you. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So,
no.
Do you wish to evolve or not?
No. No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magic.
2 gods of death. I took one out already.
But in case you change your mind.
A feather? Oh, no. Tadpole thingy.
Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
Volo? Who's Volo? I don't remember who Volo is. Raise your potential. No. Oh, Looty Loot. Loot? The loot? Okay, no loot apparently. Oh, it would help if I was the right person. There we go. Boots of Uninhibited Kushogi. The wearer deals additional damage with unarmed. Yes. Equip. No. No. Take. Can I talk to you?
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
Yes, leave the astral plane. I didn't kill you guys. What killed you?
What's inside?
Exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Go to sleep. Save. Level up. Okay. Level time. What do I get? I get Purity of Body. You are immune to poison damage and can't be poisoned or affected by disease thanks to the purifying ki flowing through your meridians. I get to move even further and I get an additional ki point. Wait, I get an additional aspect? Okay. So... you also maim it. You gain proficiency in stealth. Gain additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison targets. Gain proficiency in survival. Dashing grants you temporary hit points equal to twice your barbarian level. If you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed at the start of your turn, you have a 50% chance to begin raging without expending a rage charge. These are also passive features. Oh, all of them are. Okay. You can use aspect of the L, giving yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters and gain advantage on perception checks. I already have dark vision, though. So that would be... like, the perception check would be nice, but... movement speed is increased by 3 meters while standing in water-based surfaces. On slippery surfaces, you also have advantage on saving throw against being knocked prone. Gain resistance to falling damage and throwing camp supplies blinds targets. So it's just permanent when I have that on. Okay. Add your dexterity modifier as a bonus to stealth checks. Hmm. Been crocodile. Okay, what do you get, Howson? Can now turn into a dinosaur. Is that the little frilled thing he used from the first Jurassic Park movie? Corrosive spit? the Lapid Source. Subclass feature, Nature Ward. You can't be charmed or frightened by elements and Fey. Disease and poison also no longer affects you. Gain a cantrip of, I guess, resistance. Prepare spells. Where's my... I had a level 5 elemental spell, I thought. Can I have both of these up at once? That's something I need to check. Okay, Jahira. Gain all these spells. Do I want that? Because I could get another elemental. Um, 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 um. Do that. I think that works. Okay.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Hi, Lae'zel.
Parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prison.
Are you gonna leave me too?
Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Mighty powerful prince if he can block out Illithid hive mind.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157. That's a lot of Blackivs.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens
We
now?
met Voss in the city, and we obtained the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our gay slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay. Anyone else with dialogue-y stuff? Not looking like it. Where's Gale? Gale, where did you go? Or is it just because... okay, yeah, it just wasn't near you. Okay, leave camp. I got the shove a foe into a chasm. I shoved Balthazar into a chasm. That was fun. What happened shortly after that wasn't. We back to Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
On my way.
Don't mind me, just looting. Potions. Potions are nice. And a fish. Rivington.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where'd you see her last?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and
You have
she
chicken
was
pox?
supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
You must be hungry, take some food.
Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
I wasn't giving you food that just kind of sent you away. I was giving you food because...
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
And you'll have everything you want for supper. All the cakes your tummy can handle.
Felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
I want to go talk to this... I want to talk to Grub. Let me talk to this fox.
I'm not paid to debate your civilians.
Why'd you autosave?
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
The Scotty? Where'd Grub go?
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Cute little bow in your hair, Biscotti. He was a good dog. You're a good dog.
Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
place we can wash our clothes yet?
Oh. Here we go. Here it comes.
Good dog?
Yes. Amazing. Perfect. No notes.
What is going on with this dog? Grub. The hell happened up here? There's a dead chicken.
Christine is pretty fun. She help out a bit more.
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
There's a lot of stuff to go talk to.
I'm not paid to debate
Again. Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
Breathe deep and move.
Still weird that you autosaved where you did.
Nowhere else to go, you heartless sod.
My problem now, is it?
Okay, that's a whole other thing. This place is huge. One giant city? This isn't even Baldur's Gate. However, I get the feeling I'm not going to be allowed to really wander around in Baldur's Gate. The hell's dead over here? Why is there blood? Where's the blood go?
I'd love to, thanks. Me?
Where'd the cat go? Cat? Haystack?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
What comes now?
Oh, come on. Someone's got to succeed.
Still alive, so that's progress. Best be on my way.
So, cat went into here. I don't know what that means. And also, this is where the blood trail goes to. The hell is that noise?
Can't keep me out.
Yay, nat 20. Hello? Is everything okay in here? There's a mind flare. Final warning. that the miller pay off his debt lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Stuffed owlbear toy, what?
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Wake the newborn mind flayer. Who are you? Are you the,
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform.
I don't think you're the one lady's mom.
Its body is weak.
The one little girl with Grub the Fox.
For harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
Help me. I am so hungry.
Was it you I heard screaming when I entered the windmill?
My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain, fresh and frantic, to restore our strength.
I'm not going to bring you food.
Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
That ain't going to go well for you. I'm just warning you in advance. There we go.
Gods, it's hot in here.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Consume its what now? You gain advantage on insight checks. True Soul Alien, your time has come, the absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us. Consume it? What? What do I get from consuming it? Why do I want to consume it? I don't know if I want to consume this.
Time to press ahead.
I'm actually going to call stream a little bit early here tonight. My throat is starting to bother me quite a bit. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in tonight. I will be back Monday, probably with more of this. Let me go see if someone is on the go raid. Do 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 do.
Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things. I know I do.
See people playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm not quite sure I want to send people into that because that could be jumping you into spoilers for a game that you want to play. And it's brand new this week. Go raid this dude. Make sure I spelled the name right. Someone playing Helldivers 2. But again, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. But with that, I'm going to sign off. So, bye-bye!